The hit Karate Kid spin-off will return for its 5th season soon. The show's success has allowed the creators to bring back some key actors from the original series. But one toy yet to come out of the toy chest of these characters is Julie Pierce, played by Hilary Swank in the next Karate Kid from 1994. It seems now that the creators are changing their mind on that as well. So is Hilary coming back? Watch on for all the details. So, what have the creators said about bringing Hilary back? Executive producers Josh Heald, Hayden Schlossberg, and John Hurwitz spoke to Fandom recently. Among other things, they revealed their plans to let Hilary reprise her role as Julie in Cobra Kai. Hurwitz said that she'd be a great addition to the show, and it's even possible that she's already been brought on board. He said, "Maybe we've met her, maybe we've worked with her, maybe we haven't." He added that whether Pierce will return to the show would be questioned until the series ends. And, well, it hasn't ended yet. On the other hand, Schlossberg said, "I always say if you're a fan of the next Karate Kid and you want to see Julie Pierce, who Hilary Swank played, we're the show to watch to see if that happens." For those of you who might have forgotten, Pierce entered the Karate Kid franchise when Ralph Macchio was too old to keep playing the main Karate Kid. She gave the movie's creators a chance to keep the legacy alive, and she did a great job at it. That's also why bringing her into Cobra Kai is only the fair thing to do. Currently, the dojos are led by men who may be incredible at the martial arts, but not so good at helping their students navigate the different emotional situations they get into, which also affect their performance in the tournaments. So Pierce will bring a motherly aspect to Cobra Kai, and of course, the brilliant karate skills she's gathered over the years. Fans are mostly excited about the possible addition to the show. They'd love to see what an older and more experienced Hilary will bring to the series. However, now may be a bad time to approach the actress if the creators haven't already. She announced the passing of her father in October of last year, so she might not be taking on new projects right now. Now, other actors have reprised their roles. We've already mentioned that Cobra Kai's cast list is full of original actors who've invested a good amount of time into their characters. It was only fair that the show gave these characters to people who originally played them, starting with the two central characters. The main attempt at reviving the Karate Kid era was to bring back actors Ralph Macchio and William ZABKA. Macchio played the protagonist Daniel LaRusso in the original movies, whereas ZABKA played the antagonist Johnny Lawrence. The two were just aspiring karate students who were pushed to the opposite ends of the tournament ring. The rivalry was iconic, and it still is in the present day, as both Daniel and Johnny have grown up to become karate coaches themselves. Throughout Cobra Kai's 4 seasons, the two have trained their students and taught them their best techniques. They've been continuing their rivalry, but in a more respectful and mature way, of course. John Kreese, one of the most notorious characters, one who was hated even by those he was supposedly helping, was John Kreese. He was a father figure to Johnny, but abusive, so he didn't help anyone. John Kreese was played by Martin Kove, who reprised the role in Cobra Kai as well, and he's as deceitful as ever. Using a real estate maneuver, he managed to take control of Cobra Kai. Next, we have Terry Silver. Terry Silver is the corporate owner of Cobra Kai and a friend of Kreese. The two's friendship has proved disastrous for the good people in the original movies, and they've often teamed up to make Daniel's life a living hell. That time that Silver used his influence in the karate tournament to set the poor kid up for a defeat in the finals, the 3rd karate movie. Silver is back in Cobra Kai to help out his closest buddy, and there's definitely some tricks he's pulled. Now, other students. Much like their own students, when Daniel and Johnny were once budding karate trainees they had entire squads of karate pals. Some of those actors have also been brought back into action through Cobra Kai, starting with Bobby. He was once a member of Johnny's gang, but online, his friends sympathized with Daniel. All grown up, he's now a pastor who still hates Kreese as much as he used to. Another of the original students is Tommy, who was once as mischievous as they come, but in Cobra Kai, he's down with a life-threatening disease. So to cheer him up, Johnny and the others plan a special camping trip to reminisce about the old days in style. And finally, the show has also brought back Jimmy, who was once spiteful of John Kreese and the way he treated him and his friends. He's one of the friends to join Johnny and Tommy on their road trip, and is surprised to find how Johnny is back in touch with a stuck-up Kreese. Next, in other Cobra Kai news, what are some theories for Season 5? The 5th season of the Karate Kid spin-off finished filming in December last year. Since then, there's been a lot of buzz about the potential storylines that the newest season will bring with it. Let's look at the most obvious obvious one first. Miguel and Johnny will get trouble in Mexico. Towards the end of the 4th season, we saw Miguel finally pack his bags and leave for Mexico City, where he hopes to find his estranged biological father. But when his mom mentions how his dad could be a dangerous criminal to Johnny, who considers Miguel to be his own son, Johnny gets worried. In the heat of the moment, the coach commits a personal visit to Mexico to find Miguel and bring him back home safely. It's very likely that the storyline will be focused on in the newest season. Johnny will take his trip and may be faced with grave danger. That obviously translates to danger for the entire Eagle Fang Karate Dojo. If anything happens to either Johnny or Miguel, the whole squad could be affected. Terry Silver will call in Mike Barnes for help at Cobra Kai. In the previous season, Silver framed Kreese for brutally attacking someone and took sole responsibility for Cobra Kai. But is he seriously considering running the entire dojo on his own? Surely he'll require some help. Enter an old villain by the name of Mike Barnes, who was once hired to defeat Daniel in the final karate tournament. Silver may get back in touch with the notorious martial artist and bring him in to train the students in his unique style. Imagine Silver and Barnes teaming up, and that's even more terrifying to think about if you consider Daniel's situation. Kreese and Johnny will become partners again. Kreese has been badly backstabbed by his buddy Silver, who he was hoping to run Cobra Kai with, but now that his trust's broken, could he be turning back to the people he was once close to? That's Johnny Lawrence. Kreese may have been a bad influence throughout his childhood, but Johnny still has some space in his heart for the guy. He was there for him when no one else was. But does that mean Johnny will let this evil guy back into his life? Is his hatred of Daniel enough to become friends with someone who wronged him? We'll find out in the upcoming season. However, the previous season did show Johnny and Kreese having a heart-to-heart after the longest time, which is why most fans think a partnership is waiting for them. Tori will leave Cobra Kai. Tori has been bad to the bone since he first joined Cobra Kai, but rebellious as she is, she never compromises on her own morals. Those are being challenged as we speak, as she overheard Silver discussing an unfair win over Samantha for her. She refused to fight that match, and may even confront Silver about what she overheard. It's very likely if Silver doesn't try to handle the situation smartly and refuses to accept his mistake, Tori will end up leaving Cobra Kai. It'll be interesting to watch where she'll end up. It's possible that she'll go to Johnny and join his dojo instead. But another interesting thing that could come out of her hesitation to stay in Cobra Kai is her convincing the others to leave as well. The fans think Tori will deal with the situation the most Tori way possible by inciting an entire rebellion. She could tell the others exactly what is going on and how Silver is ruining the fabric of the dojo. If she does that, things could go very badly for Silver, who's considering taking over his big break. Let's see what happens. That was it for today's video. What do you think will happen in the upcoming season? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, where we post similar videos quite frequently. We'll be seeing you in the next one.